How's it going, guys? Coming at you with an EDC update for April 2014. What I have before you is my Maxpedition Remora bag. This is my EDC bag. For those of you that are new to my channel, you can go back and look at some of my older EDC vids where I actually show you the contents of this bag. I'm not going to do that in this video. Mainly because, for the most part, it hasn't really changed a whole lot inside. There are a few things that are kind of cool, a little few updates, but I'm just not going to break that down in this video. I'll probably be a future vid where I'll show you the updates to the bag. But in this video, like I said, I'm not going to do that. And so if you're interested in see what's in it, for the most part, you can look back and go to my channel and look back through my EDC vids where I actually show you what's inside. So what I'm doing in this video is mainly a weekend EDC. Now, the Maxpedition Remora bag goes with me everywhere, okay? But this is really my weekend EDC. So I'm going to go ahead and start off with my firearm, which is the Springfield XDS 9mm. Just a fantastic gun. Love this. What I'm carrying in it is the Speer Gold Dot 124 grain plus P. That's no secret to a lot of you out there right now. You know that that's pretty much my load of choice. Great firearm. 8 round capacity, 7+1. No problems whatsoever. You guys have seen that on my channel before. So the holster in which I'm carrying it in right now is a white hat holster. It's made in Texas. When I first got this holster, I was a little bit worried that it was going to be too flimsy because the leather was kind of floppy. It was kind of thin for what I was looking at. The Kydex seemed a little thin, and I just worried that it wasn't going to hold up well. Well, after 6 months of carry, the leather has actually firmed up a lot. And I think that's probably just due to the sweat and the wear-in period. But the horsehide has done really well. It's protected the gun against sweat and things like that. And the thin materials really does not add any bulk to your concealed carry. So it's really nice that way. It's actually intentionally designed to be kind of low profile, and I've actually really come to love the white hat holster. I think it's just a fantastic holster for what you get. So that's what I'm carrying my gun in right now. From here on out, I'm going to kind of go by pockets. One thing that doesn't ride in a pocket is my current sunglasses, which are the Oakley fuel cells. It kind of has this like scroll design to it. Kind of cool. What I like about the lenses is that the lenses really aren't super dark. And so if I'm going into a darker building from the outside, I don't feel like blinded by it. I feel like I can still see, and so I don't have to just really whip my glasses off really fast. So I think that's an important feature. But yeah, the Oakley fuel cells are my current sunglasses. Kind of nice glasses. I like them. Now, back left pocket is my bifold leather wallet. It has my ID, my permit in it, money, all those fun things. Now, my current phone is still the Samsung S3. I really don't feel like I have to upgrade anytime soon. This phone is just phenomenal. It is what it is. I mean, they have the S5 coming out now, but for the most part, you won't see me upgrading that at all unless it breaks, because it's doing just fine for me. So now in my front right pocket is my keys. Okay, so those are keys to my truck there, to my house, and blah blah, all the things that keys go to. Let's see, back left pouch. What I carry is, or what I wear most of the times on the weekends, is the 511 bootcut Taclite. They're like they're the same material as the Taclite Pros, but they're the bootcut, jean cut, or whatever they call them. Pants are, and they have two little pouches right in front of the back pocket. And in the back left pouch, I carry my spare mag for the gun. So that's in my back left pouch. Okay. And then I don't really carry anything in the back right pouch, but the front left knife pocket, I carry my Phoenix PD32 Ultimate Edition. This is a 740 lume flashlight taking CR123s, 2 of them. Just a great flashlight, guys. I love this flashlight. I've really been meaning to do a review on it. I know I said this the last time I did an EDC vid, and I really plan on doing it, but there's just not enough hours in the day. But really, I love this flashlight. It doesn't have too hot of a hot spot. It's a little bit more of a broad beam, but it's so bright that it pretty well fills in the light like crazy anyway, and so it's just a really fantastic tactical / EDC flashlight. Now, front right pocket as well gets a little busy, like I said. I'm carrying, let's see, drop those here. I'm carrying pepper spray. I find that I'm not carrying pepper spray as much as I have in the past, but I'm kind of trying to get back into it more because pepper spray has its role in EDC. One of the biggest roles that pepper spray has is in animal defense. Like if you have a dog coming up on you and you're not sure exactly if it's a friendly or an unfriendly dog, you know, having this out in your hand ready to go is a lot less conspicuous than having your firearm out. So it's for animal defense, you know, the pepper spray is a really good option for that. Now, also in the right pocket is my Fisher Space Pen, and I'm going to show you the anodizing on it. This has been kicking around in the pocket forever, and the anodizing has really held up well. I like the way this writes. It's really convenient. It's small. It collapses down. The inserts, the Fisher inserts that come with it, really write well. I think that there's good quality writing from it. It doesn't write quite as well when you first get it, but once it breaks in, the ballpoint pen just does really well inside. So I think it writes good. All the notes that I do for my videos, I just write with this pen. So this pen goes with me everywhere. So it's kind of my go-to pen. Now, also in the right front pocket, I'm carrying. I'm getting back into carrying the Victorinox Cadets. The Cadets are really just a really great knife. For one, look how super thin that is. It's a really thin knife, good lightweight knife. It has a 2-inch blade on it. It's not going to scare anybody if you pull these out. This is like probably one of the most politically correct knives you can carry, and not that I really care about that, but you know, there are times when you might not want to whip out your tactical knife, and so you know, having like a little EDC knife really makes a difference. It does have a can opener and a small flathead screwdriver, has a larger flathead screwdriver, a wire stripper, and a bottle opener, as well as a file as well on it. So just a great little knife. I've got a bunch in different colors, and so I've been kind of carrying the Victorinox Cadet quite a bit. Now, in the little change pocket, it's right above the front right pocket in my pants. I have been carrying my multi-tool, which is the Leatherman Squirt PS4. Now, you guys probably have already seen these before, but they are the little the plier version of the Squirt. And what I like a lot about with these is the fact that the heads are so fine. Look how well they come together. Like, you can pull a sliver out with these, or do really small, like you can do small minute tasks with it, like pulling a hangnail or something like that. I actually had an SD card stick in one of my cameras the other day, and so I had to actually pull it out with this thing because my nails weren't long enough. And so the Squirt comes in handy quite a bit. That's my multi-tool that I've been carrying. And then the front right pocket, the front right knife pouch, I've been carrying, lately I've been carrying the SOCOM Elite a lot. Now, a great blade. It is a very large blade. I got away from carrying this for a long time, mainly because the biggest complaint that I have with this knife is that the deployment, see, when I go off, I put my finger just like this and flip the blade outward. The actual thumb stud on this knife has a tendency to kind of hurt my fingernail a little bit because it's not quite a straight up flip. It's supposed to be outward a little bit, the way it pivots. And so, to me, it's not the most comfortable knife to open a lot. And so I kind of got away from carrying the knife, but you know, it's such a cool knife. I just really love this knife. And so I've been getting back into carrying it. In fact, I carried it pretty much exclusively the last month, actually. But I've got a bunch of other knives that I carry. This is just what I've been carrying a lot of lately. But that really varies a lot. So does the smaller knife, but Victorinox varies a bit. Other than that, everything else you see pretty well stays the same for me. So as of April 2014, this is pretty much what I'm carrying for my EDC on the weekends. On the weekdays, pretty much I'm carrying my EDC bag. I carry these, I carry my keys, this, and my pen, and other than that, everything else is self-contained in my EDC bag. So anyway, guys, if you have any questions about anything you see here in front of you on my EDC, leave me a comment down below, and I'll try to get back to you. And anyway, guys, feel free to share the video with your friends, and like if you guys do like what you see. But anyway, guys, thanks very much for watching, and we'll catch you in the next video. See ya. How's it going, guys? Coming at you with a review of the Hi-Point 995 TS pistol caliber carbine. This particular one is a 9mm, but Hi-Point also puts out versions in 40 Smith & Wesson and 45 ACP for those that are interested in those. To date, though, guys, this has been my most requested pistol caliber carbine, period. And I think that this is a really popular gun, and there's one big obvious reason why it is that way. We'll talk about that in just a second. But it's definitely been the most requested, and so I finally just bit the bullet and got one for you. And we've